Okay, it is Good Friday, and I'm on my way down to Copley Police Department right now. I'm kind of planning on some resistance here. That's why I have the recording going. So, what's going on is I'm asking for 6 packets at this time to file a grievance against individual officers, detective and sergeant. And I'm also requesting a list of badge numbers and names for Copley officers, because on some of the police reports, there are 2 officers that come. The only name you get on there is the reporting officer. And for the secondary officer, all you get is a badge number. So it turns into like a cluster trying to match all of these. So I just want to print out from them, and that way there aren't any errors in matching the reports, my complaints, the badge numbers, and the names. So, and like I said, I expect some resistance, because the reply that I got from Chief Muir in the email, I'd sent the email to the records department requesting that 6 packets to make grievances and a printout of the badge number names. The reply I got back was not from the records department. It was from the chief of police of Copley, Ohio Police Department, Michael Muir. And his reply was that at this time that he that I don't need the list of badge numbers and names, that if I just refer to the report and give the badge number, that they could go forward with their investigation of my complaint based on the badge number. And well, that's all fine and dandy on their end, but what's not fine and dandy on my end is I want to know who the officer is that I'm filing the complaint about, because there are a few officers that I don't have any police reports for that give their name. They've only been a secondary officer, see what I mean? So there's no way for me to match up who it is. So I just pulled into the police department right now. Hey, Cheryl. How are you? Thank you. So I've got, only the packets to file a grievance.
Yeah, but like you said in the email, you could put them all on one.
Yeah, well, if I file an individual complaint on one officer, it goes in his personal file, correct?
Yeah, but if you wanted to, you can do it either way, is what he's saying. If you wanted to put all of them on one report, it would still go in their files, but if you wanted to put it all on one report.
Yeah, I think just because everything's such a mess with this is blended, that's not this, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do them individual. But I do need that list of badge numbers and police names.
Well, what the chief said was that all the reports that we gave you, their badge numbers are on those reports, that you could just reference those numbers.
Right, I understand that, but I don't know who they are. So I'm asking for that list.
Okay, hang on one second.
Yep, thank you.
Hi.
Hey, Chief.
Yeah, she said something about you were asking for badge numbers and everything?
Right, a list of, I don't have the police officers' names, so if I could please.
Well, I'm not giving you their names right now. The badge numbers are all on all those calls.
I understand that.
So you can use those badge numbers in your complaints.
I understand that.
So that we know who you're talking about, and then
Right.
we'll address that accordingly.
Yeah, but I don't know who I'm talking about, so I would like the list of the badge numbers with the police officers' names.
I am not going to give those to you right now.
Why?
Because that's my prerogative.
Okay.
You're putting stuff on video of all your neighbors. I am not, in this day and age, going to give you a list of our officers' names and badge numbers
Mhm.
for fear you're gonna put those out there in the public. There
Mhm.
is a grand jury seated next week for the
Mhm.
incident that happened in Akron.
Mhm.
We know there are gonna be problems, and there's probably big problems in our community because we got Akron police officers that live here.
Oh.
And I don't need any of my officers' names. I don't need their badge numbers. I don't need anything online.
Yeah.
And based on your past experience, I believe that is a real risk. And I'm not putting my officers or their families in danger because of whatever argument you got going with your neighbors. You can use the badge numbers and those call records and put them in here,
Yeah.
and I will know who you're talking about, and then we can address your complaints accordingly.
Okay, well, I'm not referencing any of the issues I have with my neighbors online with Jalen Walker or anything else.
It doesn't matter. I do not want anything out there, and
Yeah.
I cannot take that risk. And I will not take that risk.
Mhm.
So we're not doing it. You've got their numbers,
Mhm.
and you can use those to make your complaint. We can address the complaint accordingly. That's how I've addressed these matters in the past as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So, and then where are we at with the body cam footage that I requested numerous times? Several of them. I mean, the last comment that you gave me.
And let's get this settled once and for sure.
Yeah, because he's going to tell you that he's already provided me with some of it, and that's not the truth.
Hello,
Hi.
what can I do for you?
Body cam footage, all the requests
You're just
that I
wondering
made.
when you're gonna get it?
Right.
Okay, now give me about another week and I'll have it all to you.
Okay, that's what I'm always getting. That it's this week. You've told me 2 times it'll be this week.
Don't worry about
You
the
keep
kind of-
giving me
what
it's
I-
a week, it's a week.
Well, I don't believe, before we go further, I don't believe I've ever promised you anything on any particular timeline. I've always referred to him
Okay.
because here's part of the problem.
Uh-huh.
There are volumes of body camera images that we
Right.
have, and all that's got to be gone through every
It has to be
second.
reviewed, redacted and
Because some of that has,
That's my life myself. That's what I'm doing also. But that's your job.
But this isn't
It's
my.
actually records.
no, wait a
This
minute,
isn't
you
my-
can
this
listen
isn't
to
my
me.
old- this
Listen
isn't
to
my
me a
old job.
moment here, okay?
Uh-huh.
I said that all that has to be gone through. Then he's got to determine what you're entitled to and what you're not entitled to.
Mhm.
If there's anything you're not entitled to, that has to be redacted by Ohio law,
Mhm.
and that takes a long time to go through. That's why this is taking so long. Paper records, you've all been provided very quickly. Body cameras have to be redacted. It doesn't matter what you want out of there, some of that
Right.
has to come out by Ohio law.
Yeah, and there isn't. I mean, really, I'm getting, their stuff isn't redacted out of there. There's a lot of information that I'm getting
Well,
out of
then
it that I'm not posting. I'm not
No,
making it public
but
information.
just because you get the video, you don't know if anything was redacted from there. Just because you're viewing the video you're viewing, you don't know if
Okay,
you
but
did any
you
redaction.
want to acknowledge that I am getting body cam footage with information that I probably shouldn't be having.
No, I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying
No,
that.
I know, I'm asking you that.
There might be, like the chief said,
Okay,
every body cam, okay,
Right.
from start to finish, say it's an hour long,
yeah,
we have to review the whole video, okay?
right.
If there's any necessary redactions that have to be made, we have to make those redactions. That's it goes as far as, something on the radio, somebody's social security
Yeah,
number.
I
stuff like
understand that, but I really feel that you're using that as an excuse, because as I
Maybe
said,
that's-
I'm getting body cam footage that has information in it that you should have redacted and you didn't.
Okay, well, I apologize for that, we can't catch every little thing. Like I said, it's a
Okay.
very exhausting process, it takes a
Yeah.
while.
I know,
Just so you're aware,
like I
this
said,
isn't-
I'm living that life too,
This isn't my only job here.
yeah.
My only job here is not to make videos for other people.
Right,
Okay,
well, the
I
other
have-
issue
I have
that I have is,
dozens of other
how can you
responsibilities.
only be the one person that's able to do this in this whole police
Because
department?
I'm the person that was assigned to handle all that, that's why.
Okay,
You're not in a major, large city here, you're a small 30-man department.
right, well, Cheryl's records, Cheryl should have access to all of that.
That's not for you to determine,
information.
that's not for you to
Well, that's what
determine.
we paid her for.
No, that's not what you determine, you don't determine who makes videos and
Okay,
who doesn't make
no,
videos.
I just wanna clarify why.
And I'm trying to clarify.
Yeah,
It-
and you're the
it's-
only person in the police department that is able to go through these videos because you are the one
I-
that have been assigned to
No,
it.
I didn't say I'm the only person that's able to go through videos here. It is my assignment to
Yeah,
make videos,
okay,
to send them to courts and to make them for public records requests.
uh-huh,
That's my job.
Uh-huh.
So nobody else does it. I do it here.
Oh, you're the only one.
That makes the videos to release, correct.
Okay.
I'm not saying nobody has access to the videos. Other officers have access and supervisors, but it's my
Right.
job. It's no different than working at a restaurant, okay? You work in the kitchen. You serve tables.
Well, it
You're
is,
a hostess.
everybody can cross-train, so that's a terrible example.
No, it's
I mean, if it's a business, you cross-train.
Okay.
What happens when you drop dead of a heart attack tomorrow?
Well, then somebody else will be assigned the
Yeah,
job.
so then, I made
Very,
my
very
point.
good.
I made my point then.
No, you didn't make a point.
I did.
Do you want me to talk to you about it and explain to you or not? I'm trying to.
You're taking me in a circle again, as
No.
you have several times.
You're not getting the answer that you're happy with is the problem. You don't like the fact that I'm the only one that's
I
sending
don't
out
like
body cam video.
No, I
That
don't
is
like.
not your determination on how we operate our department,
Right.
who we assign to
That's
do
a
certain
circle.
tasks.
That's a circle again. I don't like the fact that I have to wait so long to get records that I request. That's what I don't like. The first batch was 3 months.
Yeah, it was 3 months, yeah.
It was. Yeah.
Well, you asked for a lot of information.
It's really not.
Okay,
It's
again,
really not, but you let this email exchange go back and forth,
Very
back
good,
and forth,
very
back and forth.
do you think you're the only one in Copley Township that requests videos?
Did I ever say that? Did I ever say
you're
that I'm
acting
the
like
only kid?
you're acting like we should.
So for 3 months.
You're acting like when you
Really?
call, we should jump and
Well,
hurry up and give it to you.
what-
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah,
There's other responsibilities. We have
right.
to prioritize based on what's going
Uh-huh.
on. I don't know if you've heard, but we've had 4 murders 2 weeks ago. Okay, that's kind of an exhausting process. Do you want another gunman out here who's executing people in the back of the head and tying them up, or do you think that's a
Wow, I
priority?
can't believe
Or
that
do you-
said that.
Do you think that's a
Good day,
priority
good
that we
day.
should follow up with?
Yeah,